rock dead?
Some people say it is.
Billy does.
Oh, Billy Corgan.
Hey, they say that I'm talking a whole lot of trash. I'm sitting there thinking like, who knew? I know that you seen us on rappers react. They talking about us on YouTube. Hollywood 6, it look like I do magic. Maybe he's practicing voodoo. I'm hearing you're getting a lot of attention. Well, I'm here to say that we do to deliver the rubbish.
What's going on, everybody? We're back with another segment of Rappers React. Smoke Dog.
What up?
I have some trivia for you.
Alright.
Let's see what I got for Smoke Dog. What constellation represents a hunter with a club and a shield?
Orion.
You're correct, my friend. It is Orion. How about this one? I don't know why I highlighted this one. How about this one? Okay, I thought I was about to give y'all a big burp, but it didn't come out. How about this one? What is the only U.S. state that borders a Canadian territory? God dang, sorry. There it went. My bad, y'all. What is the only U.S. state that borders a Canadian territory?
So I guess not a province, just the Canadian territory.
What is
Because there's a lot of states that border Canada.
Yeah, what is the only state that borders a Canadian territory?
Let's see. Is it Maine?
It is not Maine.
What Canadian territory? I mean, oh, the Northwest Territory, right? Alaska.
You're correct, my friend. I thought you would have not got that one because for some reason we always forget Alaska. And
Yeah, exactly.
Don't know why we do that. Shout out to our Alaskans and our Hawaiians. How about this one?
I was thinking, like, is there another, like, somewhere else that Canada owns that is not connected to the continent? But
yeah, Alaska to be the only one. Do you want hard or harder?
let's go with harder.
Okay. What three countries were involved in the Wars of the Three Kingdoms?
The Wars of the Three Kingdoms.
What countries were involved in the wars? Or I'm sorry, what three countries were involved in the Wars of the Three Kingdoms?
I'm not familiar with that war.
You asked for harder.
Yeah. What area? Like what continent or region?
It's European.
It's European.
Yeah.
Let's go with Italy, France, and Spain.
Neither of those three.
So let's go with Germany, Russia. No.
Give me one more.
Let's go with Hungary.
No, neither of those three.
Dang. What part of Europe?
I mean, they're kind of.
Is it Scandinavia?
One's a big island. I'll give you that.
Ireland.
Oh, okay, that's one. Another one is just a big island.
The UK or Great Britain.
England. We'll take
Yeah.
that one. And the other one is
Wales.
Nope.
Scotland.
Where Johnny's from, Scotland. That is correct. Yeah. So England, Ireland, and Scotland.
Did that war have a different name?
Trash talkers. Johnny, let us know down in the comment section if you know. Let's see if I. Oh man, we're on Smashing Pumpkins. Name, in my opinion, I would say Smashing Pumpkins' biggest song. I love this song.
I mean, I thought Bullet with Butterfly Wings was their biggest
I
song.
feel like this might be bigger.
Ava Adore?
No.
One that we haven't covered? Dude, I'm not sure.
Doom, doom, doom.
All
right. If you get pulled over and a cop says, "Hey," in the South where you're allowed to have these things, in the South they say, "Hey, do you have any weapons on?" You say, "Yes, I am armed." And the cop says, "Hey, before I get you out the car, I would like to."
Oh, Disarmer.
Shorten that a little bit.
Disarm.
You got it,
Okay.
my friend. Guys, before we get started, please do us a big favor. Y'all, please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel.
And for God's sake, leave us a comment and tell us what to react to next. That's how we get the ideas for these videos. It comes directly from you, right down in our comment section. And today, Smashing Pumpkins.
The pumpkins that happen to be smashed.
Yeah.
How many trash talkers out there like pumpkin pie? Just leave that in the comment section.
I like sweet potato pie.
I like sweet potato pie. That's what I was about to say. Pumpkin pie is
it's alright. It's not as good as
sweet potato. Nah, don't hit the same. And that just might be us being Southerners. But no, man.
I like butternut squash too. Though.
Oh my God, man. My mom. You know what? Let's get off the food because we can talk about it all day, man. But Smashing Pumpkins, man, it's good to be back on it, dude. Because such an iconic band in their lane, and you know Billy Corgan being so out there with his views, which I respect 100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
But this is a band that we're finally on, or back on.
Oh, it's been a while, yeah.
That I feel like we should have been back on.
Yeah. I mean, one of the biggest bands of the 90s, for sure.
Absolutely.
Even though they started in the 80s. I would imagine if you were a big, or just getting into Smashing Pumpkins in the 90s, you would think this is such a 90s band. You wouldn't realize, at least in my opinion, that this band goes way back.
Yeah.
I think maybe the early 80s.
Damn, I didn't know that, actually.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Early 80s?
I think they go way back, man.
Damn, okay. Well, but that's the thing, though. We know them for their 90s vibe. You know, which everybody, there are a lot of bands out there that, you know, they, like, prime example, CAD. You know, with Tool. Like, you know, Maynard was out there, but not many people knew about it. Oh, dude, here's another one I saw. I actually did a trivia thing with my homegirl, Tiffany. Do you know what the first Metallica album was? Just take a guess. And she got this right.
It's not Kill 'Em All?
It's not. God dang it, I don't forget. It's, what is it?
Wait, I mean, Kill 'Em All was what they were working on with Dave Mustaine. There was something before that?
Something before that. Trust me, listen, I dominate her in trivia. I'm talking about, she's like, can I get something right? But she beat me in this one. In
I have
Metallica.
no clue what it is.
Till Death in My Leather or something. Trash talkers, I'm sure y'all know.
Huh.
But that shows you that Metallica being so huge, just like Smashing Pumpkins being so huge in the late 80s, early 90s, they had projects before then, man.
Yeah,
shows you that.
Definitely. I imagine if you're a teenager in the mid 90s and late 90s, you know, and you get into Smashing Pumpkins, you think, oh, this is one of those grunge bands, you know, they're just like all the other, there's like Nirvana and whatnot, but no, they go way back and they were a completely different style.
Yeah, man. And I mean, I don't know exactly what their style was before, but I will say, dude, Trash Talkers, before doing this, I was a huge Smashing Pumpkins fan, dude. And
Really?
this was absolutely. And well, okay, I can't say huge. I'll say what I heard on the radio by Smashing Pumpkins, because there's some diehard Smashing Pumpkin fans out there like, I've got all their.
Yeah, exactly.
I wasn't that bad.
They're gonna trust me. They're gonna tell us that. Well, it actually started in 1979, like the song goes.
God dang, Billy Corgan in the 4th grade.
Yeah.
Who knows? But no, we both know this song, right?
Yeah.
I love the bells in this song. I love the vocal style in this song.
Do you think this is their biggest song?
I would go on a limb and say yeah.
I couldn't even remember if it was Disarm or is it Disarmed?
Disarm.
Disarm.
You know this, right?
Maybe it was because of the wrestling move that Becky Lynch did, the Disarmer. Maybe that's why I kind of conflated that.
So you do know the song, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't have it committed to memory, but I know the song. I've heard it. Yeah.
I feel like everybody, if you've listened to the radio in the past 30 years, everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. Do we want to take a shot in the dark as to what is it about? I mean, I've jammed this song for, hell, I'll say decades at this point.
Yeah, you should know by now.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. I haven't really started dissecting stuff until doing this. And even songs that I thought I knew, like the Elliott Smiths and the Mars Voltas, I had no idea until you guys did.
Yeah. I mean, we all do that, right? We hear a song and we hear the lyrics. We memorize the lyrics. We just paint the song, our own picture inside our head of what it's about. And then years later, you see an interview and you're like, oh, I was completely wrong.
What do you got with Disarm?
I mean, it's Billy Corgan, so it's going to be some poetic way of explaining a personal relationship that went bad.
Smoke Dog.
What up?
Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
I love the tubular bells in this. Come on, let's do it. Come on, here we go. Oh, God. I've never seen the video.
I haven't either.
Saw you with a smile, call you like you want me to.
one more time. One more time.
Is fun. I used to be a little boy, so old in my shoes. And what I choose is my choice. What's a boy supposed to do?
I love this part. I love this part.
The killer in me is the killer in you. My love, send this smile. What are you? Disarm you with a smile. Leave you like they left me here to wither in denial. The bitterness of one who's left alone. Oh, is burned.
That shit hard.
Is burned, burned, burned. I used to be a little boy, so old in my shoes. What I choose is my voice. What's the boy supposed to do? The killer in me is the killer in you. My love, I'll send this smile. What are you? The killer in me is the killer in you. Send this smile. What are you? The killer in me is the killer in you. Send this smile. What are you? The killer in me is the killer in you. Send this smile. What are you?
I could play this on repeat all day, dude.
Yeah, back when he still had hair.
Yeah, god dang. Why you do that, man? Like that, man. Damn.
Well, it feels like in the 90s he started going to like the vampire look.
I mean, you think maybe he did that on purpose?
I don't know, like they started touring with Marilyn Manson and such, and then all of a sudden he's a vampire.
See, now I know you had said, before hearing it, or which it's probably been a minute since you've heard this song, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So you had said, it's probably about some love interest, some poetic thing about a love interest. But now you brought up the Marilyn Manson thing, and I'm like, hold on. I used to be a little boy. A killer in me is a killer in you. I don't know, dude. I'm thinking he's talking about revenge. Like, or I don't know if revenge is the right word, but just like, I was a sweet little boy at one point. And then I
Yeah.
grew up and was exposed to all the things that you guys delve into and what the world has to offer and what the government tells you, and turned me into a killer. And I'm just as much as a killer as you are.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Great song, man.
Yeah, it is really tough because there's so many different directions you could go in. If he just pointed out the person this song was meant for, and it feels like one person, right?
Sounds like he's talking about himself.
You think?
I used to be.
But he said the killer in me is the killer in you, so who is you?
Oh, okay. Well,
Because, like, if he said, my mom,
well, that's what
then
I
it
was...
would be like, oh, so maybe you're carrying, like, some kind of hereditary disease or something, and, like, it'll eventually take us both out or something like that.
That's what's making me think government. Because, we were all just sweet little kids, oblivious to everything.
Yeah.
And then you grew up, we all grew up, and you want my land just as bad as I want your land. Or I want, who knows?
could
Billy
be, yeah.
Corgan's that mysterious type.
It really is, man. And I know a lot of people are really good at finding the meanings of these songs, or maybe even watching interviews or whatever that he said it.
Yeah.
But dude, that Billy Corgan is one of the hardest to crack.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, even worse than Maynard.
Oh, god damn. You sure about that?
Yeah, I do, man. Because,
Damn.
like, this one, if he just gave you a clue and said it's to this person, it would make it that much easier to decode. But there's some songs of his, like, even 79. Like, you know, you're like, he uses this poetic language that goes way out there, and you need some kind of context to catch up to where he's at. You know what I'm saying?
It's like you need an abacus. You need an encyclopedia, the whole Britannica series. And for some reason, I'm feeling like you need a grilled cheese sandwich. And you might figure out what Billy Corgan is talking about.
We need the Billy Corgan dictionary, the Billy Corgan encyclopedia.
Yes, we need it all.
And a Billy Corgan roadmap.
Man, I love it, though, dude.
Yeah, it's so brilliant, man. He's really a smart dude.
And not only that, but, dude, again, that also adds to replay value. You know, like like I said, I've been jamming this song for decades.
Yeah.
And not once have I thought to question, what is it about? Because I just like the song, you know? I like the vibe. I like the and the killer. But now that I'm having a chance to sit down and be like,
That's brilliant what you just said.
what you think?
Because if you think about it, like, a lot of hip-hop songs that are all on the nose, people listen to them, like, if it's shock value or something, you listen to it the first time, you're like, oh, heard what they had to say.
Yeah.
Done with that. Look at these rock songs that came out
the replay value.
1,000 years ago.
Yeah.
And they got billions of views in some cases.
That fool said 1,000 years ago.
A long time ago. We're getting old.
God dang.
But yeah, like songs from the 80s and 90s, even the 70s and 60s, you know, they still get so much play today. Because you can still go back through it and try to decode this stuff.
Or not only that, find something that you... Dude, there are so many videos out there where, like, people be like, I love this song until I started to listen to it. Like perfect example. No one really knew until it was pointed out, but that song, all the cool kids with the pump... it sounds so... I never knew that was about what that was about.
Yeah.
And then I listened to it, I'm like... Damn, the whole time I'm just outrun my... I'm like, okay, this is hard. I'm like...
Basketball, outrun my pumped up kicks, man.
Trash talkers, thank you for telling us to check out Disarm. If you guys might happen to know if me and Smokey were right on point, leave it down in the comment section. Or what exactly? Maybe Billy Corgan came out and said, hey, this is what Disarm is about. Leave it down in the comment section. What do we do next? By smashing pumpkins. And with that being said, my name is Barringer Hollywood 6. Bye.
I am Larry Smokey Ramirez Kelly.
And we are
over
and
out. Deuces! Shit! Oh, boy.
let us know, is this their biggest song as well?
Mm-hmm.
I want to thank you guys for spending a little bit of time with us today. If you want to see the last video we did, just click right over here. Or if you want to see another artist that we covered, just click right over here. If you guys want to support the channel, please consider joining our Patreon right over here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one. Deuces.